Hey everybody, it's Mr. Haskell, and I'm back with more things that you should know by being alive. And today I want to talk about, ex parte Merryman. So, this is Abraham Lincoln, of course, before the famous beard. But in the middle of the Civil War, Abraham Lincoln suspended the Constitution, or at least part of it. And a federal judge said, you can't do that. And Lincoln basically replied here, watch me. And so we've got the chaos at the beginning of the Civil War. It's 1861. The war has just began. Southern states are seceding. Washington, D.C. is just surrounded by Confederate sympathizers, especially in Maryland, a border state. So to secure the capital, Lincoln ordered that the military have the ability to arrest anyone interfering with Union operations, even without a trial. That included a man named John Merryman, who was accused of helping sabotage railroads to aid the Confederacy. He was arrested and held at Fort McHenry without charges, without trial. Here's the legal problem. The Constitution says only Congress can suspend habeas corpus. Habeas corpus is the right to appear before a judge, to be told why you're being held, why the body is being held, habeas corpus. But Congress wasn't in session at the time. See, back then, Congress wasn't like the year-round, mega machine that it is today. Congress was just required to meet once a year, and, today it meets year-round because we're just in a different world. But anyway, Congress wasn't in session, and Lincoln acts anyway. Enter Chief Justice Roger B. Taney. Yes, he's the guy that wrote the Dred Scott decision. And Taney issued a writ of habeas corpus, and it demanded that Merryman be brought before him. Well, the military refuses. And so Taney ruled in ex parte Merryman that Lincoln had violated the Constitution. Taney wrote that only Congress, not the president, could suspend habeas corpus. His words were blunt. He just basically accused Lincoln of ignoring the law and acting like a dictator. Lincoln's response? He ignored the ruling. He believed that preserving the Union justified extreme actions, even if it meant temporarily going around the Constitution. So, ex parte Merryman didn't end with a bang. There was no enforcement, there was no impeachment, there was no Supreme Court ruling, but it does leave a legacy. It raises one of the oldest questions in American law. How far can a president go in a national emergency? Lincoln argued that extraordinary times called for extraordinary measures, and his critics said this is a dangerous path because once rights are suspended, it's hard to get them back. This case gets referenced every time civil liberties clash with national security, from World War II to the Patriot Act, even to some of the events going on today with deportations. So no, Merryman did not walk free, but the debate over presidential power, man, that's still alive and well, especially with the times we're in now. So anyway, I hope you've learned something new today, and if you have, please like or share it or follow me on. And I'll do my best to bring forward more things you should know by being alive. Because sometimes the biggest battles over freedom don't necessarily happen on a battlefield. Thanks for watching.